Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to my very first Amazon FBA video. This video is entitled Scanning for FBA, How I Use the Amazon Seller app. I wanted to stress the I to let you know that this is not any laws or anything like that. This is just how I use it personally. I made this video for all of the friends and family who keep asking me, okay, what do you do for a living? And after I explain that, the next question is, of course, how can I get started? Once again, this is my very first video and it's meant for beginners. So if you have been selling for a while, you may want to go and find you another video because this is going to be very elementary. As I stated earlier, many of my friends and family often ask, well, what is it that you do for a living? After I get into my whole FBA spiel, usually their next question is, well, how can I get started? And my advice to them is the first thing that you need to do is go to sellercentral.amazon.com and open an account. After you create an account, download the app on your phone and get to scanning. My advice to anybody who's just getting started in FBA is to scan everything. Literally. When I first got started, I went to my cupboards, scanned all the canned goods, all the boxes of cereal, oatmeal, everything. From there, I went into my bathroom and I scanned lotions, soaps, toothpaste, whatever I can find, whatever had a barcode on it. After that, I ventured out to my local drugstores. I'm talking, your Rite Aid, CVS, Walgreens, stores of that nature, and just continued to scan. Everything. And by this time, the bug had definitely bit me. So I'm going to Target, Kmart, Costco, Sam's Club, Home Depot, Lowe's, Publix, Whole Foods, even Pep Boys. The list goes on and on and on. And in my opinion, that's the beauty of the Amazon FBA program. Pretty much anything that has a barcode, you can scan and sell through Amazon FBA. So it kind of irks me when I hear people saying, oh, well, I went out and there's really nothing that you can buy. Everything is too expensive. There's no profit. But these are the folks who are only going to one or two stores in the same store each and every time. There's plenty of opportunities out there, but of course, you have to be a hustler. You have to be one to get up and go out and find those deals. They're not going to fall in your lap. So with that, let's go ahead and get on with the show. Again, this is a beginner level video. So if you are more advanced, please feel free to stop the video now and go to somewhere else and watch a video that's more up to your speed. So the first thing you're going to need to do is go and download the app. All right, I'll assume that you have the app downloaded already. So let's go ahead and launch it. All right, let's see here. Boom and boom. All right, in this video, we're going to be concentrating on the actual scanning function. As you can see, that's listed right here at the top. Of course, you have other sections throughout the app. You have the seller product, which is basically scanning, but instead of scanning, you're actually typing in the UPC, the barcode number. You have ship orders, which you can go and see the actual orders that have sold for today, and you can also check on any merchant fulfilled orders that you may have. You have improved pricing, which is a nice little function that will show you some of your prices, some of your products that might be priced above what the lowest seller is actually selling for. You have reply to messages, just in case one of your customers send you a message. You have restock low inventory, which will give you a rundown of all of the inventory that you have that is about to expire, about to run out. And you have manage FBA shipments. And manage FBA shipments will allow you to check the status of any shipments that you have currently en route to Amazon's warehouse. All right, so again, we're going to concentrate on the scan function in this video. So let's get to it. All right, once you click on the scan button, you're going to be greeted with this nice little I think they call this flow in the regular Amazon app. And this allows you to not only scan a barcode, but you can also scan the front of an item, and it'll actually use image recognition technology to pull that item up in Amazon's inventory. But I'm just going to scan this can of Pringles real quick. Boom. All right, and again, that was a can of Pringles that I just scanned. You can see the current listings that they have on Amazon. And notice how it came up as two different listings. One at the top there with the buy box price of $6.99, and one below it with the buy box price of $11.99. All right, let's go into this first one real quick, just so we can see a few things. This first listing shows the can of Pringles, and it also has other information that they have listed here as well. All right. I'm actually going to show you what I pay attention to on each and every listing page. The first thing that I pay attention to is the sales rank. Okay, the sales rank will let you know how fast the item is actually selling. Of course, there are plenty of ways to find out if a sales rank is good or bad. What I usually use is Jungle Scout. They have a list that they create monthly that gives you the top 5%, 10%, 20% of each category in Amazon. The rank of 129 is not fantastic. However, it is pretty decent, and it'll probably sell in probably a week or two. The next thing that I pay attention to, and probably the most important, is the gross proceeds. All right, I know a lot of people who pay attention to this number over here, the $6.99, the low price. I don't pay attention to that whatsoever. The reason being, when it comes to my business, I like to see exactly what's going to be deposited into my account after an item sells. That $6.99 is not going to be deposited into my account. You know why? Because of this next section here, which is the FBA fees. Amazon charges fees to package and ship and store your items in their warehouse. So whenever you are looking at how much money is going to be deposited into your account, you need to take those fees into consideration. Many people look at this number, and I'm guilty of it myself. When I first started, I was like, okay, well, this actually sells for $6.99. All right. But again, that $6.99 will not be deposited into your account. Out of that $6.99, Amazon will take $4.07 for fees, again, for storing it in their warehouse, for packaging it and shipping it to your customer. So out of that $6.99, you will receive $2.92. All right. Another thing that I pay attention to is the reviews. This has 3 reviews, a 4-star rating. It's not fantastic, but again, a 4-star rating is pretty darn good. The reason why I say it's not fantastic is because there's only 3 actual reviewers. But again, this is something, if I could get it at a good price, say $1, maybe $1.50, then yeah, I will consider sending these in. But again, this actual sales rank will let you know that, okay, don't expect for this to sell as soon as it gets into Amazon's warehouse. It's going to sit for a while, maybe a week, maybe 2, so that is what I pay attention to. Let's go back to the second listing. All right. And automatically you can see that the rank is higher. All right. But again, that's not a bad thing. But it's all contingent upon your personal preference and how fast you want your inventory to move. But 222,000 isn't fantastic, but it isn't horrible. But the important thing to recognize about this screenshot is Okay, yes, it's selling for $11.99, $6.20 in fees, $5.79 after fees. However, the package quantity here is 3. All right. So you may have saw that first screenshot and say, hey, well, why is one going for $6.99 and the other going for $11.99? The reason is the first listing was just 1 can of Pringles. This listing is actually 3 cans of Pringles. All right, and that's very important to remember. I can't tell you how many times when I first started out, how many times I've actually got caught up in grabbing an item, scanning it, and saying, oh, wow, the profit is, the margins here are tremendous. But then later, after I bought the item and got it home, as I'm creating my shipment, I see that, okay, it's not just one single item. This is actually 3 items. All right. So pay attention to that package quantity. It'll get you every single time. All right. So just say that the average can of Pringles, let's say it's $1.25. All right. So 3 cans of Pringles is actually going to cost you $3.75. So if we do a quick little math here, $5.79 minus $3.75, you'll see that you can make $2.04. Now myself, this doesn't really fit the profit criteria that I have for myself. You know, it's all a personal choice, but for myself, this will be a pass. All right. But, you know, everybody's needs and requirements are different, so this might work for you, but personally, it does not work for me. All right. And that was just a random can of Pringles that we actually bought to eat. This wasn't anything that we had planned to send to Amazon. All right. So let's scan another item, shall we? This next item that I'm scanning is actually one that I purchased to send into FBA. I actually found this for $7. All right. And if you'll see here, it has a sales rank of a little over 24,000, well, almost 25,000. It has a sale price of $34.93. But again, I pay the sales price absolutely no attention whatsoever. The thing that I pay attention to again is right here, the $17.69. So in essence, I can spend $7 and make $10, pretty much. And of course, that's a rough estimate. But again, the sales rank is good. The actual reviews are outstanding. So this, in my opinion, is a win. All right. But let's go back a little bit, if we can, and see how they're listed in other places. See, I see it listed here 1, 2, 3, 4 more times. This one has a rank of 65,000. And when an item comes up with no actual price, that means that there are no current sellers on Amazon. So I could take a risk at this, but if you'll see, the package quantity here is 5. All right. I only bought 6 of them. So instead of selling 5 for 5, I can possibly get, let's see here, 5 times 30, to say is 150, probably 150. But really, who needs to buy 5 mailboxes at once? I don't think I'll actually list it under this actual listing here. So let's go back to the first one. All right. And if you would touch and if you want to drill down for a little more information, for a more accurate price of what you should expect, or not what you should expect, but for a more accurate reading of your actual profit margin, you can touch here. just touch this line in itself. Okay, let's go back. All right, this will drill down on the expenses a little more. This screen is going to give you a more accurate representation of what your actual net profits will be. I was pretty conservative in my estimate of 50 cents per pound, and Amazon is letting me know in this screenshot that contingent upon the weight of the item, I should expect to pay around $2.80 to send this item into Amazon's warehouse. So with the $2.80, I can actually add the price that I paid for the item, which is $7. It's letting me know that my net profit is going to be $7.89. Being that I paid $7 for the item and I'm making $7.89, this is actually a win for me, you know, so I grabbed all that they had, which was a total of 6. All right. And let's do one more item just to make sure that you're getting the gist of what I'm trying to, just to make sure that you're picking up what I'm laying down, all right? So this item is a Bloody Mary mix. Let's see here, scan it, boom. All right, and again, you'll see that there's different prices based on quantity. You'll see where it says pack of 2, pack of 4, pack of 6, case of 12. All right, I think I picked up about 20 of these. No, it's 24 actually. So I could sell a 6-pack for 37, a 6-pack for 39, a 4-pack for 33 with no rank, a 2-pack for 19 with no rank, or a pack of 9 with no rank. So I'm going to stick with the first one because it has the best sales rank, and I actually picked these up on clearance. They were $1 a piece. So I'll sell a pack of 3 for $24.63. All right, let's drill down again. Once we can see the pack of 3 here in the package quantity, we can see the rank of 80,000, which is pretty decent in grocery. All right, and we can also see that the gross proceeds are $14.59. These bottles are pretty heavy though, so let's see what the shipping is going to run us. All right, so the shipping is going to run about $3.75. I can put my cost of purchase here, which is going to be $3. So, all right, I spent $3 on the item, you know, plus tax. Let's say 3, just to be a little more accurate. Let's say 3. What's the 324? All right. The shipping is $3.75, so I should make $7.60 in profit, which is actually doubling the cost of purchase. So again, this is a win. And while you're on the products details page, be sure to look around and play around with some of the different sections that they have here. Everything is fully editable. So just say you don't want to sell your product for $24.63. You can actually come here and change it to whatever price you'd like, and everything updates in real time. Another benefit is if you look where it says fees with FBA, if you click there, it'll break down each and every last one of the fees that's calculated in the total price that FBA charges to send your products out. You'll also notice the seller fulfilled section up at the top, and the fees are lower here because Amazon isn't fulfilling this order for you. This is an order that you'll actually have to package and ship to the customer yourself. And in my estimation, it's usually cheaper, if not around the same price, to let Amazon ship it for you as opposed to you know, going to the post office and mailing it off yourself. All right, and there's one more thing that I'd like to show you in the app, and that's this section here. And see, there's something that I didn't notice when I first scanned this item. Notice how it says Amazon none, FBA offers none. So with that being said, I can actually probably charge an extra $3 to $5 because there are no FBA sellers. Amazon has a very large amount of Prime customers, and many Prime customers will only buy a product if it's eligible for Prime shipping, myself included. I just picked up a book from Gary Vaynerchuk. There was one seller selling it for 1 cent with $3.99 shipping, another seller selling it for around $8 with $4 or $5 shipping, and then there was a Prime seller selling it for $14.99. I chose the $14.99. Why? Because I can get it in 2 days as opposed to paying the 1 cent and waiting 2 to 3 weeks to receive that same book. So keep that in mind also as you're making your shipments. If there are no FBA sellers, you can normally fetch a higher price than the current lowest offer. So just to review, the things that I pay attention to on any given scan is 1, the sales rank, 2, the gross proceeds, and 3, the actual amount of reviews that an item has. However, a lot of people don't leave reviews, so don't hang your hat on reviews at all. Reviews really come in handy when an item does not have a sales rank. For whatever reason, certain categories within Amazon's database does not have sales rank associated with the products. In those cases, do not just simply move on to the next product. What you'll need to do is check and see if they have any reviews. If they have reviews, check the date of the latest review and kind of make your determination on that. There has been many occasions where I've purchased items that did not have an actual sales rank. However, they had, 200 reviews, with 18 of them being within the last month. So also keep that in mind as well for items that do not have sales rank. Right, party people, this first Amazon FBA video is in the books. I do appreciate you all for watching this entire video. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with others. And also in the comments, let me know what type of videos you'd like to see. I'm quite sure there's going to be questions on unlocking / ungating different categories. I plan to make a video on that. I want to dig more into the actual sales rank with you, so there's going to be videos on that to come. I plan to do a few sourcing trips where you can come along and see me in action, how I actually pick and choose my products. So besides that, let me know what all you want to see. Just throw it in the comments and I'll do my best to make it happen. Again, thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.